Welcome to Cyrus Kitchen Corner. Today's Sunday and I didn't have any orders to dispatch, but I was really craving the hearty Pakistani brunch because it's really brunch time, not breakfast time. I wanted to have some Halwa Poori Chana, which is basically a sweet dessert kind of halwa. The Poori is fried dough and Chana is chickpeas. Here I have 1 cup of semolina suji, and I am just going to toast it until it changes color, it becomes golden brown. It's been about 5 minutes and you can actually smell the semolina roasting. It is such a beautiful smell. It's still not where we want it, but it is getting to the point where you cannot step away from it at all, and you have to continuously mix it to make sure that it does not burn. So our semolina is nice and golden. It smells beautiful. Some people like it darker than this, and if you do, then you can obviously go darker and make it the color that you want. I do not like it to be darker. I'm using my desi ghee here that I actually got from Pakistan. I'm using about 1/2 cup of ghee in here to kind of bonify the ghee with the semolina. Smells so good. Now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of chopped almonds. I just like a little bit of crunch in my halwa. If you don't want it, you can completely skip this. And we're going to saute the almonds and the semolina together for at least a couple of minutes. Now I'm going to add, you can add sugar in it. I'm going to add monk fruit sweetener. I used to be diabetic, and so I need to watch the sugars that I take in, and this is for me, this is for my Sunday brunch, so I am going to make it with monk fruit. But absolutely you can put in 1 cup of sugar. You don't have to use any other kind of sweetener. After sauteing it for about a couple of minutes, and after the sugar or your sweetener has completely dissolved, I'm going to add 2 cups of milk, and this is warm milk, and 1.5 cups of warm water. And now we're going to mix it up, put a lid on it, and let it cook on medium heat until all the water is absorbed by the semolina. This by no means is an authentic chana recipe. This is my quick chana recipe. I'm going to add just a neutral oil in here. To that, I am going to add my blended onion. It's like 1 small onion, nicely blended. After sauteing the blended onion for about 3 or 4 minutes, I'm going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. Now I'm going to add a heaping spoonful, probably a tablespoon of tomato paste. Now I'm going to add in 2 medium-sized potatoes that I have blended with just a little bit of water. And as soon as you add the potatoes, it's going to get thicker, so I'm going to add some water to it. And I always, when I'm cooking, I always use hot water. Now it's time to add your spices. Cumin seeds, zira. This is ajwain or caraway seeds. Kalonji. I need to find out what you call kalonji in English. And rai dana. Just very little bit. Cumin powder. Coriander powder, turmeric, Kashmiri red chili powder, salt to taste, paprika, cayenne pepper powder. I washed a can of store-bought chickpeas And I'm gonna add that in here. Here's another shortcut. I had already made these potatoes yesterday, and I'm just gonna add these into my chana masala and make it an aloo chana masala. Now I'm going to add a cup of hot water in here and let it cook and reduce. So here, our halwa is almost ready, and you can tell because it is separating from the sides on its own. You can see that. And that means your halwa is about to be ready. We're just gonna cover it for 2 minutes, put it on dum, and then it'll be done. So I have my wok ready to fry my puris or my fried dough. Today I'm using a shortcut. I am using store-bought uncooked tortillas. Your oil has to be really, really hot for these puris to work. Here goes the first tortilla in here. You see how it starts bubbling right away? That is what you want. You're gonna wait until there's a slight golden color, and then you're gonna pull the puri out. Look at how nicely the puri is done. And there are the golden bubbles. So our aloo and chana are done. Our halwa is done. And our puris are done. So here's my halwa, my chana and aloo, and my puri. As always, thank you so much for watching. And if you live in or around the Colorado Springs or Denver area, please reach out to me for your daily meals, your weekly meals, or your catering needs. Thank you.